I almost popped that stop streaming button. That would have been bad. Here's the deal. Today, we're gonna open one box of Spider-Man Play Boosters. Uh, I don't know if there's anything that important inside of it. I think Amazing Spider-Man is worth some money. Soulstone's still worth some money. So like, this may be like a double Soulstone or bust. Full disclosure, I spent 160 bucks on this. I regret that. I wish I didn't buy this. I wish I didn't even make this. So, but I'm gonna open it and see how we go from there. Because there's not a whole lot else I can do with this. At least, at least it's content, right? I don't know. I think I bought it and immediately looked up pricing on it and saw like the other big store near me was selling it for 130. And I don't even know what they're down to now. I think they got to be less than that. I see people like are already putting them into like mystery bundle type things to try to bundle them up with old product they can't sell and see if they can get rid of some stuff. We'll go full store display though on this one. Am I missing a pack? I have to count these packs. They're shuffled up like that. Scan here to discover the coolest cards. Scan here, baby. You know, I was gonna leave these in this thing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm suspicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was difficult counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 30. Now we're not doing that anymore. 30 packs here. 30 peccarones. Let's get started. I made some adjustments on this camera, so we'll see how that goes. Let me know if it looks like poop, you can't hear me, or anything like that. Alright, here we go. The treasure token. Savage Mansion. Masked Meower. Spider-Woman. I like Spider-Woman. The Living Brain. A Scarlet Spider. Spider's Man. Costume Closet. Spider-Man No More. Oscorp Research Team. Steel Wrecking Ball. Venom. Wild Pack Squad. Grow Extra Arms. I like having extra arms. Daily Bugle Reporters. Alright. We'll continue. I don't think that Spider-Woman art may be something good. I like the Spider-Woman card. She's shoot. What's that new ley line? Ley line of hope? Makes things enter tapped. Spider-Woman just does that on a body. Treasure token again. A mountain. Gallant citizen. Parker Luck. I don't think that's a good one at all. Spider Slayer. Hobgoblin. Spider Girl. Hot dog cart. Alright, we'll set that to the side. We like hot dogs. Whoosh. Spider Islanders. Venomized cat. Subway train. Spectacular tactics. Professional wrestler. Web up. Is Web up related to Bird Up? Do you think we'll get Bird Up in the second Marvel set? Alright. Spider-Man. Doing whatever a spider can. Ooh, Jackal Genius Geneticist. Oh, the origin of Spider-Man. School Days. I don't know, like, if the people that made this are, but that's like the name of a Stanley Clark album too, where like it's actually the real Days and not Days. Oh, Spider-Man Noir. I'll put some of these full arts over there. Spider-Bot. Mysterio's Phantasm. Spider-Gwen. Risky Research. Spider Manifestation. Starling Aerial Ally. Scorpion Sting. And that's it. The Japanese packs throw me off. I don't know like how many like items to be looking for up there or not. Always looking for hot dog carts though. Alright. Pack 20,000. 20,000 Spider-Mans without a Spider-Man. Alright, here we go. Another treasure token. His Land. Mysterio's Phantasm again. Multiversal Passage. There we go. We're going to get something. Get that. Madame Web. Great movie, I hear. Shriek. Ezekiel Sims. Doc Ock. Shock. We'll put the shock to the side. Common Crook. passenger ferry, gallant citizen. I think that's good too, actually. News helicopter, Craven's cats, scout the city, and that's it. Some of these I'll put them to the side if I know like they're gonna be like reasonable and standard. Gallant citizen, I'm not so sure on. Shock for sure. Like I'm probably gonna play the electroshock in any deck that runs shock now. So hopefully we get a bunch of them. All right. Next pack. Pack the multiverse. I didn't see what is multiversal passage and through the Omen Pass. Human citizen. Suburban sanctuary. Electro assaulting battery and foil. That's our first foil rare. Iron Spider Stark upgrade. Ooh, triple rare pack. Radioactive Spoderman. Ooh, Spider piloted by Penny. Prowler. Molten Man. Bagel and Schmear. Taxi Driver. Venom's Hunger. Beetle. Beetle. Whip. Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary. Skyward Spider is our last card in that pack. I'm almost like out of space on my desk. I got too many piles of stuff, I think. I think lands and tokens are just going to get merged. So I can put these other cards out of the way, I think. There we go. Ah, feeling of perfect organization for Spider-Man packs. Morbin time. Web of Life and Destiny, a mythic. Flying Octobot. Wisecrack. Terrific Team Up. Spiderbot. Romantic Rendezvous. Inner Demons Gangsters. Amazing Acrobatics. Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. Spider Rex, Double Dino Pack. Lurking Lizards. The Selfless Police Captain. Alright, so we got a mythic. They do exist. They do exist. He's real. The One Piece is real. There's no way there's a One Piece collab, right? Not with like the One Piece trading card game. Robot. Ominous Asylum. Electro's Bolt. Ooh, Anti-Venom. Now there's a mythic. 5 white. Aunt May. Aunt May's pretty good too. Morbius again. Raging Goblinoids. Mechanical Mobster. Eerie Gravestone. Oscorp Research Team. Masked Meower. Professional Wrestler. Spider-Man Web Slinger. Kapow! Mob Lookout. I hesitated there on Aunt May because Aunt May be one of those cards that's good enough to make it into standard. Puts a +1/+1 counter on like anything that enters, so I think that's pretty good. Alright. The Human Citizen is land. Craven's Cats. Ooh, Oscorp Industries. There's our second rare land. Sun Spider, Nimble Weber, Spider-Mobile, Rhino, Swarm Bean of Bees, Doc Ock's Henchman, Taxi Driver, Venom Evil Unleashed, Thwip, Scout the City, Vibrant Cityscape. I'll set that out too. Pumpkin Bombardment. I get kind of worried on these small sets, especially because we know the set was expanded, and it probably didn't get expanded at like the common and uncommon level. The expansion was probably at the rare level, so probably going to be some repeating commons and uncommons in here. All right. Treasure token. Ooh, foil full art land. Common Crook. Silk Webweaver. Moreland, Devourer of Spiders of Empire. Tombstone. Web Shooters. School Days. Bagel and Schmear. Doc Ock. Angry Rabble. Venomized Cat. Starling. Electro's Bolt. City Pigeon. There's our guy with the glizzy. The old glizzy pigeon. All right, this is pack number 10. Pack number 10, we got 2 mythics, no soul stones. Need like 3 soul stones to get us out of debt on this box. Treasure token. Sinister Hideout. Steel Wrecking Ball. Ooh, Gwen Stacy. Like that. Wall Crawl. Prison Break. We'll go back and look at the back of that. Chameleon. Spider-Man No More. Unstable Experiment. Spider Islanders. Merciless Enforcers. A Whoosh. Grow Extra Arms. News Helicopter. And Spider Manifestation. What's the back of Gwen Stacy look like? A ghost spider. Very cool. Like this. Like that. And we got a full art foil lander. Oh, that was pretty good too. Oh, hinting up. We got 3 mythics though in 11 packs. I wonder if the mythic pull rate is higher in this because of the expanded set. And it being a play booster and having so many slots for rares and higher. Spider token. Suburban Sanctuary. Living Brain. Moreland again. Maximum Carnage. That's a good card. Wraith. Shriek. Robotics Mastery. Bagel and Schmear. Beetle. Stegron. Venom. Spider-Man. Electro's Bolt. And a Gallant Citizen. We'll put that over there again. Maximum Carnage is a card that you can mess up on. My opponent played this in their first main phase. And then immediately had to swing everything at me when I had favorable trades for everything on board. So RIP to them. I saw them later in the game where they casted second main phase. And I was proud of them. We all need to learn from our mistakes. Maximum Carnage. All right, here we go. Treasure token. Foil Forest. Spider-Man India. Rent is due. Pay up, Peter Parker. Rhino. Scorpion. Silver Sable. Amazing Acrobatics. Shock. Merciless Enforcers. Doc Ock. Mob Lookout. Selfless Police Captain. Scout the City. Skyward Spider. Skyward Spider. Is there a theme song for Skyward Spider? Does anybody know? The Skyward Spider. Coming to theaters in never gonna happen. All right, treasure token. Full Art Planes. Doc Ock's Henchman. Mr. Negative. I love Mr. Negative. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Daily Bugle Building. Green Goblin Revenant. Romantic Rendezvous. Venomized Cat. Unstable Experiment. Masked Meower. Guy in the Chair. Spider-Man Web Slinger. Subway Train. Daily Bugle Reporters. What kind of news do you think they're reporting on? You think they're reporting on pictures of Spider-Man? All right. We're like halfway through the box about now. Yeah, this may be pack 14, not pack 15. We're still going. Oh my god. Terrible at opening packs. All right. Treasure token. Mountain. Whip. Piranha, Heart of the Spider. I haven't seen this card before. Ezekiel Sims. Spider Slayer. Morbius. Inner Demons. Doc Ock's Henchman. Spider-Gwen. Swarm Bean of Bees. Pumpkin Bombardment. Spectacular Tactics. Spider Manifestation. Whip. Flipped out of cards. Roll the shoulders a bit. Get ready for half a box. Half a box more of the Spider-Man. Come on, Spider-Man. Show me what you got. Show me them soul stones. Show me them soul stones, baby. Treasure token. Savage Mansion. Inner Demons and Gangsters. Symbiote Spider-Man. There we go. I like that. Electro. Electro's really good. Sudden Strike. I think that's good too. Damage Control Crew. Spider Suit. Passenger Ferry. Steel Wrecking Ball. Venom's Hunger. Vibrant Cityscape. Web Up. Professional Wrestler. Wild Pack Squad. That was a pretty good pack. If that was a draft pack, it would have been an awesome pack. Symbiote Spider-Man, though. I said in my reveal video that I'm not a fan of the web frame. I feel like the web frame just kind of takes away from like the art that's already there. And apparently this artist knew that and didn't really draw anything in those spaces. So maybe that's why the web frame exists. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe the art was poor. Who knows? Spider-Man. Gimme. Gimme. Let me in. Let me in. Spider-Man, let me in. Treasure token. Suburban Sanctuary. Wild Pack Squad again. Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. School Days. Spider-Man Noir. Pictures of Spider-Man. Amazing Acrobatics. Taxi Driver. Common Crook. Whoosh. Grow Extra Arms. City Pigeon. Glizzy Master. Kapow. No News Helicopter. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Spider Peck. Spider Peck does whatever Spider Peck does. Spider Pecky's the Pecky man. Spider. Swamp. Heroes Hangout. Interdimensional Web Watch. The Spots Portal. Raven, Proud Predator. Flash Thompson. Hot Dog Cart. Mask Meower. Merciless Enforcers. Beetle. Angry Rabble. Gallant Citizen. Pumpkin Bombardment. And Starling, Aerial Ally. We made it this far into the video and I realized I haven't even been recording locally, so I apologize if some of these shorts later on are scuffed. Hopefully this one isn't scuffed. The Treasure Token. Ominous Asylum. Spiderbot. Cheering Crowd. Spider Sense. Bolton Man. Daily Bugle Building. Green Goblin. Risky Research. Mysterio's Phantasm. Shock. 3 shocks now. Craven's Cats. Vibrant Cityscape. Spider Rex. And Scorpion Sting. 3 shocks. One more shock for a Spider-Man play. I almost said a bad word. Playset of shocks. Treasure Token. Sinister Hideout. Villainous Wrath and Foil. I like that. Strength of Will. I like that too. Spider-Man Heroic Horde. Spider Bite. Shocker Unshakable. Mechanical Mobster. Eerie Gravestone. Unstable Experiment. Spider-Gwen. Spider-Man. Larking Lizards. The Skyward. Oh no! Guy in a chair after Skyward Spider. Hipster Trash in the chat. He says, you pull anything good, I didn't get shit. And if I had a way to pop up on the screen the Spaceballs meme, I would put it up here immediately because we ain't found shit. I take that back. I have an Anti-Venom. I have an Anti-Venom and a Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy. Kill Spider. That's the best we got. There was another mythic in there, but it was like an enchantment or something, and it wasn't the good blue enchantment. So I'm just gonna forget it exists, probably, for at least the next 10 minutes. All right, this is the Soulstone pack. Treasure token, Forest token, Selfless Police Captain token, Cosmic Spider-Man. All right, Cosmic Spider-Man. That's good. Alien Symbiosis, Supportive Parents, Stun Spider, Nimble Webber, Venom's Hunger, Doc Ock, Stegron the Dinosaur Man, Inner Demons, Spider-Man Webslinger, Electro's Bolt, Mob Lookout, Selfless Police Captain. I think it didn't help that the Pro Tour was modern, and I'm not upset that it was modern. I don't care if there's one modern or one modern and a pioneer, but if it had been standard right after it came out and people immediately got to see these are all the good cards from Spider-Man, because they're probably better than some standard cards, but they're not necessarily better than many modern cards. So it's kind of rough to... Ah, shit. Drop the pack. Well, that's probably the Soul Stone. But yeah, if people could like see on TV pros playing Spider-Man cards in standard, it probably would help sell boxes. Not that we really need these boxes. All right, Skyward Spider. The Spot Living Portal. Ooh. Ultra Scheming Scavenger. Terrific Team Up. Living Brain. Hot Dog Cart. Amazing Acrobatics. Angry Rabble. Eerie Gravestone. Wow Pack Squad. Kapow. Daily Bugle Reporters. Oh, Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. I don't know if it's FF pricing or just that we know there's not really anything good in it. And I feel like some of the artworks are, I don't know if you're here already when I was complaining about this, but I'll complain about it again. There's that the web frame just takes away from the art of the card. Why isn't this just the full art? And then I looked at this card and I'm like, there really isn't anything out there. So they probably added this onto a bunch of cards that look bad to begin with. So I don't know. It didn't They could have done better. Yeah, the place I played pre-release at was I went to buy a box. I figured it, they're normally a little over, but it's Spider-Man, it won't be too bad. And it was they wanted 210, and I bet that's what MSRP is 210. I saw Micro Center was selling them at 210, so that's probably what stores sell them at. Best Buy sells them at 210. Target was selling them at 210, and I bet for the most part those places probably sold all of them because they didn't have that many of them, and they don't have customers that expect anything less than that. So I don't know. I don't. I've seen plenty of like pictures of Micro Center where the whole like cabinet is still full of stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna open this pack real quick. This is the Soulstone pack. This is the Soulstone pack. I think it'd be interesting if we knew how much they paid, right? Treasure token, Forest, News Helicopter, Mary Jane Watson, Molten Man, Fighter, Daily Bugle Building, Mechanical Mobster, Doc Ock. Cock, there's our fourth shock. Inner Demons, Gangsters, Mysterio's Phantasma, Pumpkin Bombardment, Spider Rex, and Scorpion Sting. All right, Hipster, give me your opinion. I've changed the way that I shoot these now. I found a way to back out my camera some, and then hold the pack closer to the camera at the same time. Tell me if you think this is better or worse. We're at the eye doctor. Better or worse? Robot. Savage Mansion. Spider Islanders. Norman Osborn. I like that. Rhino's Rampage. Robotics Mastery. Prison Break. Spider-Man No More. Spider Islanders. Venom Evil Unleashed. Oscorp Research Team. Spider-Gwen. Gallant Citizen. Mob Lookout. Craven's Cats. Anybody got a current count on how many copies of Craven's Cats we've got? I feel like of all the commons, I think that's been in the most packs. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I think I figured out an issue I was having where my OBS settings weren't letting it actually use my video card for rendering. So hopefully this is more clear, but I forgot to start recording locally before I actually started opening packs, so only like the last half is going to be local. So we'll see how much Twitch compresses it when I bring it back down. Swamp. Foil Aunt May. Woo! Miles Morales. What does he turn into? Ultimate Spoderman. Spoderman. That's a pretty good card. Blizzard, Connor's Curse. Oh, that's a rare too. Tombstone, Career Criminal. Green Goblin Revenant. Web Shooters. Hot Dog Cart. Swarm Bean of Bees. Unstable Experiment. Romantic Rendezvous. Wild Pack Squad. Guy in the Chair. And a Selfless Police Captain. I'm going to put Miles back on his correct side. I don't know. Felt weird having him upside down there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We got like 5 packs left after this one. We still got a chance. Treasure Token. Suburban Sanctuary. Prowler, Clawed Thief. Ultimate Green Goblin. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Leyline Binding. That's really cool. Of all the like cards like this, I thought I would get. We've only had like, I think this is the first one. There might have been one other, but Leyline Binding's a good one. Secret Identity, Silver Sable, Wisecrack, Merciless Enforcers, Doc Ock's Henchman, Stegron the Dinosaur Man, Venomized Cat, Scout the City, Skyward Spider, and Lurking Lizzies. Lurking Lizzies. If you played Final Fantasy XI, you know that Leaping Lizzie was the first menace you could ever encounter. Uh-oh. My Tower of Packs fell over. Treasure Token. Planes. Starling Aerial Ally. Arachne Psionic Weaver. Interesting. Oh, there's another one. Web Warriors. Okay. Not that excited. Prowler Club Thief. Pictures of Spider-Man. Bagel and Schmear. Beetle, Legacy Criminal. Taxi Driver. Venom's Hunger. City Pigeon, there we go. Glizzied up. Subway Train. Spider-Man Web Slinger. Electro's Bolt. That's it. That is it. I probably should sort out those Electro's Bolt. They're probably going to end up being used in mono red. throw them away with fear of missing out or Tursa. All right. Treasure token. Planes. Venom Evil Unleashed. Friendly Neighborhood. Spider-Mobile. Spider-Man India. Vulture Scheming Scavenger. Spider-Man No More. Whoosh. Angry Rabble. Common Crook. Daily Bugle Reporters. Spider-Rex. Whip. Professional Wrestler. Professional Wrestler. All right, 3 packs to go. 3 packs to go. Treasure. They've been like almost all treasure tokens. That's probably like the default. Island. Shadow of the Goblin. There we go. Foil rare. Spider-Man 2099. Is it Prowess? Aunt May. Craven, Proud Predator. Chameleon, Master of Disguise. Spider-Bot. Mysterio's Phantasma. Steel Wrecking Ball. Eerie Gravestone. Scorpion Sting. Spider Manifestation. Spectacular Tactics. And a Kapow. Kapootie. Alright. Second to last pack. This is getting dangerous. We only got the unlikely event here to pop one of these out now. I was pretty lucky to find one in my pre-release kit, so we'll never forget that day. Robot token. University campus. Vibrant cityscape and foil. Ooh, another Shadow of the Goblin. And Heroes Hangout. Spider UK. Secret Identity. Mechanical Mobster. Passenger Ferry. Romantic Rendezvous. Risky Research. Vibrant Cityscape. Lurking Lizards. That one's on the floor. I flicked that one so hard it's on the floor now. News Helicopter. We're gonna get it. Oh, don't look at my butt crack. This poor guy. Destroyed. Useless. Oh, that reminds me of rewatching JoJo. Thinking about Dio. Useless. All right. Last pack. I hate that it's a Japanese pack, so we're going to know immediately if it was a failure or not, and then I got to read the other 12 cards. Treasure token. Sinister Hideout. Foil Pigeon. Peter Parker. That's pretty good. Raven the Hunter's back there too. And Amazing Spoderman. All right, Peter Parker in the last pack. We'll take it. Raven the Hunter. The Spots Portal. Hobgoblin. Wall Crawl. I think that's the first Wall Crawl I've got. Osgard Research Team. Spider Islanders. Swarm Bean of Bees. Grow Extra Arms. Starling. Craven's Cat. There it is again. And another City Pigeon. A Glizzy for the finale. Well, we got some mythics. I don't know if Leyline Binding. Tough to guess, like, what's the most expensive thing? Probably Peter Parker. Maybe Miles. I don't know. I don't know if Miles slots into a deck right away. I think people are excited about, like, Peter Parker Commander. I'm not sure. But that was it. That was 30 packs of Spider-Man as fast as we can go with no Soul Stone. So who knows how rare they are. There were 2 at my pre-release, one in my pre-release kit, and somebody got 1 prize pack and it had a Soul Stone in it. So they were the real winner of pre-release. So, but that's all we got. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you enjoyed Spider-Man. I hope if you really like Spider-Man, then you're enjoying this set. I think the rest of us are pretty bummed, and we're ready to empty our wallets on Avatar as soon as Avatar comes out. So hopefully things are going well for you guys. But thanks for stopping by. Take care. See you later.